I'm Bella. Um, this is my first video, so I really don't know what I'm doing. But, I don't know, maybe somebody could give me tips or something on, excuse me, on how to, like, do this whole YouTube thing. But, anywho, I don't know. Like I said, hi, I'm Bella. I like to do crafts. I love hair bows. But anyways, I thought this would be a good time to, I don't know, maybe start a channel. I'm working on a project called Project ACC, which stands for Project After Christmas Cards. I usually make Christmas cards, but this year I didn't have time because I did all these other gifts and presents and all this other stuff. But I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to kind of share my project on how I do make my cards. As you see, this is my table. I work in a creepy basement. I guess to start, I got a box of construction paper, and then I have all these Christmas cards. So I go through, here's a good one to start with. So I find a card, and then I find a piece of construction paper to match it. Brown seems like a pretty nice color. And then I usually use like size A6 envelopes. Oh, here. Oh, that's not A6. Like so. And then like so. And then I size it to the envelope, like I just kind of use my envelope as a guide. But I always end up, even if it fits, I always end up trimming just a little bit of excess. And because I recycle, I put my scraps in a plastic bag. I don't know. I mean, what's everybody interested in? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I like hair bows, crafts, different kinds of music. I don't know. I guess some other crafts I do duct taping. I love the metal stamp. Like, I don't know, see it fits the envelopes a little bit better. And then, okay there, I cut out what part of the card I plan on using. Sometimes I use the insides too. But anyway, so Project After Christmas cards, they're going to be designed like Christmas cards because it's something cheerful and fun. And yeah, sorry about my furnace being on. Hope it wasn't hard to hear me. And I don't know, I make Christmas cards every year. Last year I made 117, so it just really irked me that I did not make actual Christmas cards this year, but I am doing this just to try to make other people smile. So here's the part that I'm using, and it fits nicely right there. But that's not all. It's not all I do. It's weird. I really don't. Okay, this one's not bad. May the holidays and New Year bring you much happiness. There's other holidays going on, right? If it fits. We'll see if it fits. But this is what I do. I cut apart cards. I use stickers. My sticker box is way over there. I've got gift tags. I've got these cute little tapes to add. I mean, I have a whole workshop. Oh, and I make chocolate too. Maybe I'll make a chocolate video soon. Like my chocolate covered Oreos and I did make Christmas candy. Like I made like chocolate covered candy canes. People sent me like tutorials on how to make these little pretzel trees. I mean, of course the ones on the internet looked way better than how mine turned out. So I just size everything up, and actually that looks great. It looks great, but I'm not gonna glue yet. Why? Because sorry, that's just plain and boring. I want a bit of a background, so I always, well, usually, not all the time, but usually I paint a background. Try to match some paints here. Some white. Just so I don't know. I hope this goes well. Oh, paper plate, water, okay. As you see, I brushes, and this is a terrible habit I have. If I don't have anything to, I'll just like use my hand to dry the brush. If I don't have a paper towel or something down here with me, and I do like random designs as my background, just like some swirls, and they're not even sometimes they're not even complete. And I mean, it looks goofy at first, but once you put like everything that you're applying onto the card, it gives it a whole different look. So I'm just doing random like brush strokes. I know it looks very elementary. And so, I don't know. I like crime shows, but I mean, I don't have cable or anything like that though. And then because I like crime, I enjoy watching Bailey Sarian's channel and Brad Mondo's, because I do have my cosmetology license, but I'm also the kind of person that I just enjoy doing it as a hobby, because I just feel like if that's something that I did as a job, I don't know, I'd grow to hate it. And I know that sounds weird, but that's just the kind of person I am. So just kind of like do different things with it. And then I have a second color that I'm using too. Just to kind of... So, I don't know. Really don't know what to talk about. I've done different things with my life. Well, some different things. Sadly, there wasn't many craft shows this year. Usually a friend and I, have a table, and she makes and sells her things, and I make and sell my things. We both make different things, but we just kind of do it together. We used to work at a convenience store together, and that's how we became friends. Met a lot of people that way. So here's what it's like with all the red. I know it looks like a splattered mess. And then I'm gonna take a different brush. I know, I have terrible habits. Oh. There. And do a different effect on it. Just kind of. Kind of do a pattern like that all over. Like I said, I know it looks very elementary right now, but when it's all put together, you'll see what I mean. That it actually is like a really cool background card effect. I don't know, does anybody viewing this, I mean, do you make cards too? I mean, if so, what's your style? I mean, I've seen cards that people have made where I've never mastered this. I mean, I've never really tried it either, but people, they have these stamps, and they fill out, like they stamp, and then they either like paint or use markers to fill it in, and it looks so cool. I mean, and I do, like, I love, like, admiring other people's work. I mean, just to see, like, what else is out there. I mean, because there's so much stuff. I mean, but right now I'm just trying to construct one of my basic cards. So you kind of have an idea. And I do more than just holiday. I actually this year I ended up with so many cards. I mean, because people have donated cards to me, and that's how I have so many. I mean, and I've got some crazy ones too, but I mean, I have them for every occasion. I've got stuff to make Valentine's Day cards, birthday cards, Father's Day cards. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And then real quick, this is really cool. And here, I keep these in a special section. I mean, and I've used a lot of them, but they're old-fashioned Christmas cards. Like, these are like the parchment paper, and even like the insides are like the old print. I mean, these are so cool. Like, I was so stoked when these got donated to me. I guess when my paint's drying, I mean, that's the nice thing about like acrylics. They don't take long to dry. And these are just they're just some of my favorites to use. But this big container right here, that is all Christmas cards that I have to work with. Some people send me cards. I mean, some of those, actually, most of my personal cards I keep. I don't have the heart to cut them up. I know. That's awful. I'll gladly cut up someone else's, though. I just love to cut things apart and recreate something pretty. Cut, tear, you know. Fun stuff. But, still not dry enough. Then I guess while that's drying, I will try to put together another card. This time I'm going to try to use a gift tag. Ooh, here's a good one right here. It's really pretty. Use that on a card, or like as the main base of a card. Yeah, that works. This, I think this. Okay. I think black would be a pretty neat choice for that. And actually, I'm really stoked because I have a box that says plain construction paper, and then I have a container that has like paper with like special borders. I even have like this American flag paper. I mean, I got all these new papers that were also donated to me, and it's just so fun to do. And then and last year when I made Christmas cards before the pandemic hit, where I used to work, I set all the cards in a basket and just wrote Merry Christmas on all the envelopes. And while the restaurant was open for business, people walking in or leaving, they took my cards. I mean, so all these random people, I mean, because I worked in the back, so I never really saw anybody. But anyways, all these random people like got my cards, and it just made me so happy. And then I also did a thing where like whenever I went to the store for Christmas shopping or the bank, like I carried cards with me, and whoever like waited on me like at the counter, I was like, oh, here's a card. And sorry, I was getting a call. And here's some white. I think it needs a border. Needs a border. Oh, I will be right back, possibly. Can't seem to. Oh, here's some. I swear by glue sticks. Glue sticks, glue sticks, glue sticks. If anybody knows anything else better to use, I guess just let me know. Help me out. And then, I've been making cards since I was like 12. And it's so funny because I ended up, my grandparents moved. So when they were going through their stuff, and a box of crafts and just things and other cards to cut apart and whatnot got delivered to me, of course, that they received like during the past and everything. I came across one of my Christmas cards that I made when I was like 12. I was just like, wow, it's so different compared to like what my cards look like now. And actually, cool, the paint on the first cut I was working on is now dry, so I should be able to complete the card. And then just set that off to the side. Set this over here. Yep, it is dry enough. And oh. And then because the card itself is a little bit big, before I glue down anything, I always size what I'm using so everything fits. And I always size it to like the closed end. So whenever I need to trim, I just cut like where my open end is. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could kind of say this is a tutorial. I can't talk. My tongue's pierced and I sound like an idiot. I sound even worse when it's not in my mouth. I don't know. I'm just goofy. So, there's that. Put that in my recycle scraps. Yeah, this looks so nice. See what I mean? Like, I can even size it down just a smidge more. And then sometimes I'll add stickers and different things, but I don't think on YouTube with this one. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, and I always work on like a flat surface of some sort. Like right now I'm working on poster board. It's just a flat blank surface to kind of protect my table, which I just got this year. Oh my gosh, it was such a huge upgrade. Before I just used a small card table, and I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I do a lot of things now that I did before, because it's like, wow. It's like when I first did it, it was a mess. Like when I first started my chocolate candies, I melted my chocolate in the microwave. And then I used just a regular conventional oven. And then, for my birthday one year, I got a toaster oven. And now I just melt it in the toaster oven. And it's so much more convenient. And it's like, wow, how did I do it before? Oh, and I also I call it my cauldron. It's like a melter. It's like, I don't know. It's like the concept of double broiling. But there's a silicone pot that you put in the warmer. You just dump your chocolate in and it melts. So, I mean, I'll look through my stickers and see if there's anything else I want to add. But here's the basic front of the card. I'm sorry for the bad lighting, but the light behind me I have to have on because the lighting down here is just awful and I need like full focus on my table. But it says, may the holidays and New Year bring you much happiness. But just so you can kind of see. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be able to position things a little bit better and it'll be more visible. Check my stickers here. And what's really cool is, oh, here's some. I'm already open. And then sometimes, like these stickers stick good, but sometimes if I'm using stickers that don't stick well, I just take my stick glue, run it down the back of them, and just hold them down till my glue's dry, and then it stays. And then, okay, so the outside of this card is complete. Need to change a couple things. Maybe, if I can get away with it. I'm going to add a couple more snowflakes in the top too to kind of just... There, that looks better. Now it looks more complete. These are so fun to make. And then for the inside, it's very simple. I have some pre-cut. Will green work? Yes, green will work with this. I take I take a square piece of paper. Try to make it as even as I can. And then I just glue it. I'm terrible at making these even. But I just glue it on the inside of the card. Like so. And then I write my personal messages. And that is how, this is the first project after Christmas card. I don't know who it's going to get sent to yet, but someone special on my list. Thank you for watching. And happy 2021. I don't have a set schedule of when I'll be uploading videos, but I'll try. I don't know, like I said, I'm new at this. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.